I just finished cutting out all the pieces to make the Lowland Kids overalls. I'm doing the version with the knotted straps in the front, and then the high back. And so we have the two pieces cut out for the body. I have the two pieces cut out for the knotted front. And then I'm doing the Shorties option as well. So we have the Shorties leg bands to cut out. There's only two pieces. And then the knotted straps, which there are four pieces here. I'm going to bring everything to the serger, and I think I have to use my sewing machine for a few pieces. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see when we get there. This is the first time I've done the pattern. I have not tested it or anything. I've just seen tons of people reviews, creating it on Facebook, and I love it, and I thought this would be a cute option for my little one to wear for his first birthday. So let's go to the sewing machine and whip it up. Start with the facings. I actually call these the front pieces at the beginning, but these are actually called the facings. This is just going to be the inside of the knotted overalls on the front and the back. One side. Okay, so that's done, and then the next step is to flip this right sides out, and then the pattern suggests to, here's the bottom, to roll it down and to hem it if your fabric likes to roll. This is the first time I'm using it, so I'm not sure if this fabric is going to roll, but to make everything look nice, I'm just going to go ahead and do that anyway. I have my sewing machine right here, but I'm just going to do like they did a twin needle. I just have like my regular sewing machine here. I have my twin needle down one, but one of the threads is out. You know what? I'm gonna skip it because I don't feel like doing the double needle. So we're gonna put this to the side. And then now we need our body pieces, our two body pieces. And we're gonna put those right sides together and sew down the sides as well. Okay, so that's done. I'm just going to keep it inside out because it doesn't say to flip it. And then now I'm going to take the straps. And it says to sew them on 3 sides. So leave one of the short sides open. Um, okay. Okay. So now we're going to flip them inside out. And then I'm going to go turn on my iron. They said you don't have to press these, but for the next step, we need some interfacing to help cut where the knots are going to go through. So I may press these at the same time. This is literally a straw. I don't have one of those turner things. kind of thin. I don't know if it's because I serged it instead of using like a regular sewing machine, but that may be the size of it. I'm making, I don't know if I mentioned it, I'm making the 18 to 24 month. No, I'm making the 12 to 18 month size. So I'm going to go turn on my iron, and I am going to press these just because I want to have a little bit more crisper side to be down. And in the next step, I have to take our body pieces. We're going to take our body pieces and we're going to pick one of these to be the front. So say I pick this one, so we're just one side, and we're going to add on either side of this corner a 1/2 inch, I'm sorry, 1.5 inch of interfacing on the inside. And that's going to help later whenever we cut the fabric to have the knots come through it. Just give it some more stability. So I'm going to go do that and be right back. I went ahead and I did iron the straps. I think it helped a little bit, not too much, but I did that for both of them. And I did, here is the body piece, and I took one side and I added interfacing. My squares are a little bit bigger than 1.5 inches, but I just put it at near the top and iron that on. And just to show you what interfacing is, what it looks like, I used SF101. It's really just kind of like a thin cotton woven fabric with some glue dots on the other side, so you're just adhering it to the fabric. I use this a lot in bag making, so that's why I had plenty of it on hand, and I just cut out a couple of pieces. But you can buy this already in a package at the craft store, Hobby Lobby, or it comes on the bolts and you can buy however much you want. So I just wanted to show that, but it's on there now. So the next step, this is our front because it has the interfacing. We're going to fold that down. And then this is the back without interfacing. And we're going to attach the straps. We're going to take the straps and we're going to take it with the raw edge and we're going to put it at the top here. And right. Let's see. Okay, so mine actually, I have the front and the back is white, so you want it faced, you want the printed side down when you clip it in place. And then we're also going to take our facing right side. I'm going to flip it right side out. It doesn't really say in the pattern. And then I have right side out. And then I'm just going to place it inside. And then I'm going to clip all the way around.
This is yours. Can I have your phone?
No.
You can't just...
So should look like this. And then I'm going to serge all the way around. Okay, so that's all done. And we'll flip it inside out so now we can see it. Here's the front that has the interfacing. So I'm going to poke the little corners of the front piece. I don't know why I'm having trouble. Okay. So they're poked. And then here's the side with the straps. Those look really good. So sides of the strap, and then this actually all sits on the inside. Okay, and then so here's the back of the strap, and then the front. So yay! Cute so far. Now we have to go make buttonholes on the front piece where their interfacing is, and we'll be able to cut it and slip that through for the knots. And then we just have to do the bottom. We're almost done. So yay, this is on my machine that does like zigzag and some other various stitches, and it also has the button option on here. So I changed out the foot to add the button on here, and I went ahead and I marked on the front where I wanted to do the buttons. They said to go in a 1/2 inch from the edge, but really you could do it the width that you want. So I just kind of really just used my ruler. I went in from 1 inch and I just used the edge, and I think and this is just a 1 inch, so I think 1 inch is plenty big for the size that I'm doing. And we're gonna see if I can still see the marks. I did it in white, and I am not the best at this, so we are gonna try. Oh, let me make sure I have it on the right setting as well. too close, but they're there. We're going to go back to the serger and we're going to finish the bottom. So we're going to flip this guy inside out again. And what you want is to match up the middle piece, the middle inseam, and we're going to sew that together. Now sew the inseam. We have 2 leg holes. We're on our final step where we create the leg bands and attach it to our overalls. We're going to connect the short ends together for each piece and we're going to serge those together. Then you're going to open up the band up and you're going to want to fold it in half. Here I'm showing how I mash the seam together to get it to nestle in with each other, so that way it creates less bulk whenever you're serging it all together. And you're going to want to quarter each of the leg bands, and you also want to quarter the leg hole on the overall and essentially match the quarters up with each other whenever you serge them together. Make sure when you are connecting the leg band to the leg hole that you are putting right sides together. So here I have the overalls inside out and I'm nestling the leg band inside and I'm connecting each of the quarters that I had measured previously. To serge our leg band to the leg hole, and by doing this I do flip the overalls inside out to give me a better look at the band and the leg hole. You don't have to do this. This is just how I prefer to make sure that I'm catching everything, because you want to make sure you're catching the leg band that's folded in half and you're catching the leg hole. And then also, since we quartered it, you want to take each quarter one at a time. And you're going to pull the leg band to match the leg hole. Because you'll notice that the leg hole is kind of gappy. It'll be a little gappy. You'll see that it doesn't fit exactly right, but that's because you have to pull the leg band, and that's what gives it its stretch. And then it fits really nicely on your child whenever you're putting it on. It all works. Just trust me. This is what you do. And if you're familiar, this technique works for armholes, regular neck bands. This is the same method and process for that. And you just go around each quarter, take your time, and do that for the second leg, and you're done. The game is so cute. So final thing I'm gonna do is take my seam ripper, and where the buttonhole is, I'm gonna cut it open. This part's always nerve-wracking. Don't want to cut the threads because then it'll just open everything. So I'm not going to go all the way to the top. I think that's about enough. And I do have some fray check. I'm going to put that on after and let that dry. But I'm going to do it off camera. But here's one of the, see, stick it on through. And then it's really whatever kind of knot you want to make. But I like the little knot. Everybody's doing. Like that. I think that's cute. Can you see it? So I'm gonna do the other one. I don't know how it's supposed to be done. And then just try and make them even. But that's them. Look how cute. Then, so we're done. We did it. That was super quick. Okay, so let's go talk about it. And here's the final piece. It came out so cute and it was pretty easy to put together and pretty quick. I would say this took me less than an hour to put together. I did have to kind of stop and start as I was dealing with the kids when they needed some things. But I would think this is a really quick sew for anybody who's sitting down wanting to do something in the afternoon. These knots came out really cute. See if I can get a close up for you guys with the buttonholes. I did do the fray check and it's already dried. And it looks to be holding up really well. I did the knots. Super, super cute. The bands, they came out really great. It just lays down really nicely. And then I'll go ahead and flip it on the back just so you can see it. But it looks great. I'm loving this. And this is actually going to be an outfit for the baby's birthday. He's turning 1. So this is going to be for him. It's a bluey theme, if you can't tell. Super excited. And it's going to be super comfortable. The birthday's in the summer, so it's hot down here in the south. And I'm not planning on putting a shirt underneath this. You can easily put a shirt underneath this. Doing it for a girl, get her some cute leggings. You can really jazz this up, I think. Really quick, really easy. I can definitely see myself making more of these. Hope you liked the video. If you have any questions about how it got put together, getting stuck anywhere, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow along for more tutorials coming. I have a few more in the works. Some bag related, some clothing related, and just some odd and ends in between. So be sure to follow along. Coffee and Tiaras. Bye, guys.